Happy to be on hand. I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis. And before we kick, partner, your keys to the game, please.
Well, my keys are on the defensive side of the ball for both teams. And the big one, making sure you avoid giving up the big play. These safeties are going to get tested all game long. Their job, keep the ball in front of them, tackle people, make them run extra plays in order to try and score.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This will be... They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
Here we go. Bring it in.
42 the mark. Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
On first down, Peyton. And they are not going to let him turn the corner. Some serious pressure right out of the gate. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Newton. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. So certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. A shotgun snap for Newton. Man open, Rice.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
An all-time great tackler, Brian Dawkins, making the play there.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
On second down now, Dickerson. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
When people talk about versatility, they should go back and look at Ronnie Lott's entire career. At USC, an All-American safety. In the beginning time in his career in the NFL, an all-pro corner before switching back to safety to finish off a Hall of Fame career.
Cut. 42's the mark. 42's the mark. Hey, watch the slide.
Hey.
Newton to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Great.
42's the mark, boys. 42. 42's the mark. You remember me? Let's go, baby.
They will go for it. Now Newton. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Holt. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
Set. 180.
I'm coming.
They'll run on first down. Peyton, and he's got room. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 39 yards there, a big one. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Dickerson. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
On 2nd down, Dickerson. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
Partner, I think we can all agree that that was a pretty darn good opening drive right there. And the key to it all, going for it on 4th down earlier in the drive. Set a tone for it. And the best part, they made it pay off.
Jason Elam on for the extra point. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go now. Hey, hold on. Let's get some penetration here.
On 1st down, Peyton. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Mike 27. Mike 27. Pull it together.
From the 24, Vick eluding the pressure right. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. You got that right there.
From the gun, Vick steps away to his left. He finds Beckham complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A pickup of 24. And that's where the play began, the 24-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Vick, escaping the pressure right. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again. Vick, flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken. There, a loss of 4. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We take a win. Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27. Check, 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 check. Check. Bang, bang, bang.
3rd and long for Vick. Being chased out left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Lawrence Taylor able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here. Slam, slam.
Great.
They'll run it now out of the gun. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Motion. Hey, check.
Great.
Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion, man. 42's Mike.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Man open, it's Moss, complete. First time that they called his number tonight, and it gets him a 1st down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. They try and run on 1st down, but to no avail. Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield.
If you're the coaching staff upstairs, you might want to file that play away. Did you see how fast the safety closed on that one? Coming up in run support, made a big-time tackle. You might want to try and check into a pass next time.
Yeah, got him for a loss. Really great play defensively.
You can't block me.
On 2nd down now, Peyton. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Mike 42, Mike 42.
3 express.
Stop, Mike 42, Mike 42. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Now Newton. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt them deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 7 yards there and a first down. Vick operating on first down. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Vick. Going right side here, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 14 yards into Chicago, first down. A first down throw coming for Vick. Buying time to his left. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab as they are now on the board here in the first half.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand-new ball game. So that'll back him up 5. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And that one goes virtually nowhere. Tried to fake extra point, but nothing comes of it. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be taken very short. Trucks over him. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Go, go, go. 42's mine, 42.
Gun. Come on. Get it.
Looking to throw again on second down. Newton dancing to his left. Over the middle, complete. That's Holt. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
20.
Mike's 42. Mike's 42. Down to lose one. 42's the mic, boys. 42. 42's the mic. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Hey!
42, Mike, 42.
Now Newton on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Holt. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This will be from 56 yards out. And His kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. To throw, Vick forced out to his left. Now he'll that's caught at the 25. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Hey, you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball. I'm about to make a big play.
They'll run on first down. Peyton. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Here's Michael Vick. Going to throw right side here. Complete. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Now here's Vick, and he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Walter Payton taking it in. And the Bears have taken the lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
His struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw him this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise right now.
He certainly does. In fact, I would suggest he laminated.
A throw over the middle taken in. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 42.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you're throwing so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down.
Gun. Go. Mike 42, check. Express. 42. Here we go.
Throwing again is Newton. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Gonzalez. Touchdown, Houston. Tony Gonzalez. 41 yards, and the Texans have retaken the lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the 3rd quarter, but a moment ago, the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Vic to throw it. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 33 yards that time.
Ready. I'm coming for you. Check. Hot route. Hot.
Vic now. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. In for the score. And the Bears have once again taken the lead. Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2.
Check three.
And he'll get this one complete to T.O. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Texans 17.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be taken short. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, That is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the gun, here's Newton. This will be caught by Randy Moss. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
They can't hang with us.
On 1st and 10, Newton. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Vick. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears 1st down. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Vick now from the 50. Oh, he cannot get away. Down goes Vick. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Check, check, lucky, lucky, lucky. Check 3, check 3. Check, check, go. Check, go, go.
Throwing, Vick. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
They cannot hold us down. We're going to keep getting sacks. Okay, just like that. Just like that. Check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Hey, hey, yeah. Come on it. Here I come. Here I come.
Vick readies to throw. Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go deep left. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Champ Bailey. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now following the interception, here's Newton. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. That sack by Khalil Mack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Ronnie Lott, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And as we look at this matchup, every time there's something different to focus on. So I'll just ask you, what do you see here in this one?
Well, Rembrandt, you've given me a pretty blank canvas to focus on, haven't you?
Yeah.
Where do you think I'm going to go with this?
Oh, secondary?
You know me well, right? In a game like this, it's always about the secondary. Can they handle the passing attack and make a few plays?
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Set. Look at it. Mike 54. Check back, check back. Check 52. Gun.
On first down, Peyton. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On 2nd down, Peyton. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
When you think about big-time middle linebackers, you do think about the strength and the force that they play with, as we just saw there from Brian Urlacher. But what an athlete. Remember, he was a safety in college at the University of New Mexico.
And in the NFL Defensive Player of the Year back in 05. Also, Bears all-time leading tackler, almost 1,800 of them.
54, Mike. 50. Gun.
On 3rd down, Newton. Got a man, it's Randy Moss. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 14 yards into Chicago, first down.
Set. 180.
They'll run on first down. Dickerson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
20.
Now a first down throw for Newton. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. They'll try the left side. Peyton, and he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though.
Right there. 54 Mike. Let's go, D.
Just beating the play clock is Newton. Eluding the pressure right. And an alley to run. There he goes inside the 30. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 26. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
On first down, it's Newton. Buying time to his left. Got a man, it's Randy Moss, complete. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
Check safety, check safety. Kill.
On first down, Peyton. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
On 2nd and 7, Newton. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. The 13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's 3rd down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. 4th down now after a loss of 2. Now Jason Elam for the field goal try. Elam able to put this one through. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let's go now. 30 base.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Ready?
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Let's go. 70, Indy.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27. Blue draw Corkers. I'm coming up. Fire.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 3rd down, Aikman. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lawrence Taylor coming in to drop it for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Oh, big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Aikman and company indeed going for it. And he's going to go down again.